This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in, they appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And the big thing here was getting that all-important split on the road. Now they come home with home court advantage and an opportunity to move ahead in this series if they can take care of business in Game 3.
Gordon to Jordan. Porter to Jordan. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. Conley into the front court. Just getting started in Game 3. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Jordan lobs it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question, there's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Aaron Gordon sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Jackson with it. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Porter. Here comes the screen. Jackson. Reggie Jackson. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Austin Rivers. Probing the defense. The drive right to the basket. Lets it fly from long range. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Conley in the front court. 8-0 is the score. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. Mike Conley with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Jackson. The pass set it all up.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Jackson. And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't
the
see that,
2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Western Conference Game 3. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
Daniels. To Davis. Conley. To Rivers. Trying to cash in, and he drains it.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Jordan. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Kyle Anderson. The shot clock expires. Jackson gets it in the left corner. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Anderson. Able to convert inside.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Nuggets with the basketball.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Western Conference Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Reggie Jackson, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 10. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
To Aaron Gordon. Porter to the rim. Rivers into the front court. Margins 8. Conley. Short jumper. Won't fall. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down 8. To Rivers. No good.
Game 1 seed 8 Minnesota Timberwolves seed 1 Denver Nuggets.
3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
He can't convert the free throw. Jackson to Jordan. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Conley into the front court. Now down 6. From the painted area, won't go down.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Conley. Curling inside. Conley. Turn around, it's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Jordan to Jackson. They go to Jokic. Down low. Whoa! What a finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved. In particular, your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Jokic. Jordan. To Reggie Jackson. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a chance. Jordan's shot won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Conley. Going along.
The 2023 NBA playoffs one-round Western Conference Game 3 seed 7 Los Angeles Lakers seed 2 Memphis
Now you're
Grizzlies.
making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Mike Conley tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From the outside, no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Jackson. That's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Wade. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 7.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Wade. Conley. Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. To Towns. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. New blood coming in for both sides. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. It'll stay with Minnesota. Towns. Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Jokic. Reggie Jackson, guarded by the former Dookie. Not that time.
Game 3 seed 8 Minnesota Timberwolves seed 1 Denver Nuggets.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Gobert. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Jackson with it. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Not that time. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. To Rivers. Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Anderson to Towns. Jamal Murray snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Porter. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Anderson to Rivers. To Kyle Anderson. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Anderson. 4-3.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Western Conference Game 4 matchup will be coming up next.
First one, count it. Second one's no good. One more coming. Denver ball right now. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive.
Game 4 seed 3 Sacramento Kings seed 6 Golden State Warriors.
I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nikola Jokic. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Rivers with the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Here comes the screen. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Jokic. Ah, rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Towns to Kyle Anderson. Add 2 points to the board. Down low, Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Murray with the basketball, up by 6. Nikola Jokic, able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Jokic. T-Wolves with the basketball. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. Has a look. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Gordon. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down 4. Anderson goes to the right side. To Kyle Anderson. Austin Rivers. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Jokic. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Anderson. For 3. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended. Jackson with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Porter. Jackson to Porter. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Minnesota basketball. Conley to Davis. Austin Rivers. Here comes the screen. To Rivers. Conley. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's 3 for 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rivers into the front court. Down 8. To Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. To Conley. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Anderson fires the 3. He connects on the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Nuggets have the possession. To Jordan. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Conley into the front court. Down 5. Here comes the screen. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Second and 3 is good. Three for 3. Nice. It's Denver's ball. To Reggie Jackson. Porter. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Austin Rivers pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Anderson to Rivers. Back was to the basket. 5 seconds. Jackson to Porter. Over to the right side. To Jordan. Austin Rivers. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nuggets have the possession. Porter to Jordan. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Fires the 3, and the rebound taken in by Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Gordon to Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot. To Jordan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Trailing by 4. Anderson to Rivers. Anderson to Rivers. From long range. And the rebound belongs to Denver. Gordon to Jordan. Nice pass to get things going. Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Anderson. To Rivers. Five to shoot for Minnesota. Lets it fly from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. And the finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Reggie Jackson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Conley into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Kyle Anderson. Troy Daniels with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Jackson to Jordan. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Conley. To Rivers. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Has a chance. Jordan shot off the mark. Long key from three-quarters court. From beyond half court. Gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Nuggets will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Timberwolves are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Reggie Jackson has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Minnesota at the controls. To Rivers. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Anderson, deep right corner. The shot by Rivers, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Conley. Going to launch beyond the arc. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Jackson to Jordan. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Anderson to Conley. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Jordan. Jackson. To Porter. Here's a chance from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Minnesota with the basketball. Anderson to Davis. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Jordan. Short jumper off the mark. Conley in the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Here comes the screen to Davis. DeAndre Jordan with the block. Ooh, 5 now. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. The margin standing now at 7. Short jumper stays out. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Conley, defended by Daniels. For 3. Not getting the bounce. To Reggie Jackson. to Porter. Doesn't get the bounce. Conley into the front court. They trail by 7. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Porter to Jackson. And scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Anderson to Conley. Spins and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Gordon. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Down low for Jackson. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. Driving right to the basket. To Rivers. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Daniels matched up with Rivers. Yes, Aaron Gordon. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Anderson to Conley. Over to the right side. Anderson to Conley. Beyond the arc for 3. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Conley. Shot from in close, no good. To Reggie Jackson. Can't miss those. Conley into the front court. His guy's down 11. DeAndre Jordan tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Off the mark. Gordon to Porter. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Down low Anderson. Slams it down. And there was no stopping him that time. Jackson with it. It's an 11-point game. Porter to Jordan. Deep left corner. Jackson to Jordan. Good look that time, but off the mark.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Anderson to Conley. Wade won't go down. Jackson to Gordon. Jordan to Aaron Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a chance. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Trailing by 11. And stuffs it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Jokic. From the outside, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the... He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Jordan. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Towns. Conley. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Looking to take this all the way. Nikola Jokic. He's now 5 for 6.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Murray into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. He throws it down.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands get in there, strip that ball away.
Conley with a shot, comes up empty. Jordan to Jokic. Gets it in the right corner. Jumper's good.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Towns. To Conley. Goes to the left side. Conley shot off the mark. Great feed, sets it up. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Rivers' shot there won't go. Murray with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. To Rivers. No good and no foul. Here comes the screen. Jamal Murray matched up with Rivers. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rivers with the basketball. Down a bundle. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Jokic knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Desperation shot here from half court. That's the end of the third quarter. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Kyle Anderson. They get it down to Gobert. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jamal Murray picked up by Rivers. To Jokic. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Oof. Really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. To Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And he still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jokic knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Nikola Jokic with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And hits at the line. Flash at the controls. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here comes the screen. To Gordon. They get it down to Mirotic. The jumper's off the mark. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Anderson. From long range. Smothering D. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Conley to Gobert. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Gordon. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Conley. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Murray with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Aaron Gordon. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Won't go. It's Minnesota basketball. A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Kyle Anderson. Gobert. And he hits.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Jokic. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Conley to Davis. Anderson to Rivers. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
To Conley. For three. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Jokic. Great dish to set it up. Austin Rivers rejects it. Conley guarded by Troy Daniels. Count the basket inside.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Jokic. Almost unlucky bounce.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Gets it in the left corner. To Jordan. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Down low, Anderson. Off the assist.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Jokic to Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. Daniels, guarded by the former Dookie. Jokic to Aaron Gordon. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Austin Rivers snatching it out of the air. Minnesota at the controls. Anderson to Davis. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Conley to Rivers. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a look. And he hits. Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Jackson to Jordan. Runner here won't go down. Austin Rivers to Conley. Anderson to Conley. Deep left corner. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. Has a chance? Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Anderson trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. To Gordon. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Minnesota with the basketball. Anderson goes to the left side to Kyle Anderson. Austin Rivers to Conley. Trying to cash in, and he scores on the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Jackson to Porter. Here's a chance from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game was just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Aaron Gordon pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Daniels, defended by Rivers. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious. They moved ahead 2-1 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets. The Timberwolves are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Dana Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.